The site is located approximately 9 kilometers east of Sandton along Clifford Avenue, adjacent to Linborough Park and south of the Modderfontein Conservation Area. This impressive Edwardian building with the oval green space and the pavilion truly form the heart of the heritage estate. The ground floor has been adapted for general use of the residents. It now offers a yoga room, dining room, kitchen, kitchen yard, ablutions, and staff room. There is also a sales office, salon, business center, reading lounge, and an activity room. Lastly, there is a space for facilities management, a function room with bar, cinema room, a large spacious terrace, and a space dedicated to medical practitioners. The first floor will be subdivided into a number of smaller units for the use of people with special needs. The plans of these units are available from the developer. The original function of the pavilion was retained as a collective area for entertainment, social gatherings and such in the heritage estate. To the east, a flat-surfaced braai area was added for lesser abled people. To the west, a kitchen and ablution facilities. Directly north and adjacent to the pavilion, an enclosed swimming pool was added. The 2 cottages were successfully refurbished and restored so as to fit snugly amongst the rest of the Heritage Estate's modern buildings. It is the intention of the developers of the Heritage Estate to retain this building as a clubhouse for the next phase of development. In previous discussions regarding heritage remains on the site, these olive trees planted in the early days of the sanatorium were overlooked. It is the intention of the developers of the heritage estate to retain these trees in such a manner that they will become part of specific special stands. In previous discussions regarding heritage remains on the site, this European staff quarters and trees were designated to be retained and adaptively reused as a coffee shop or convenience store. This proposition may be changed by the developer into a request for a demolition permit if the conservation authorities will consent. In previous discussions regarding heritage remains on the site, the stables, or dairy, was designated to be retained and adaptively reused as a medical practitioner's consulting room. This proposition may be changed by the developer into a request for demolition permit if the conservation authorities will consent. In previous discussions regarding heritage remains on the site, the design and reuse of the open space appears to have been a point of contention. From a heritage point of view, the fact that it has remained an open green space, somewhat formalized and now accessible to lesser abled persons, appears to marry its modern use with its heritage requirements.